All right, everybody, welcome back to Championship Court. Our coverage of MLP Season 2 begins and concludes here from Atlanta for day 1. This is Group C. We'll introduce the matchups in just a moment.
Is my mic going through the...
Point.
Please turn it off. Am I good?
1-0.
Here's a look at the matchup. According to the win probability, the hard eights with a 51% advantage. That is Eva Radzikowska. She is a 2-time MVP
2-0.
of Major League Pickleball. As we dive into the women's doubles matchup, her partner Jana Newell in the white.
Yeah, I got a chance to call the hard eights match earlier this morning out on Grandstand. Newell and Radzikowska playing extremely well. Jana Newell, some extreme power from a slight frame.
Jana Newell finds the opening down the middle.
Yeah, it's good point construction there, moving the ball around. Both McMillan and Buckner getting pulled out wide, opening that hole in the middle.
Good feed from Jana Newell. We should also introduce ourselves. Michelle McMahon, Chad Edwards here bringing you the action. Our final match here on Championship Court. The SoCal Hard Eights coming to this one 2-0. The Mad Drops 0-2, opposite records. This is Group C, group play.
Yeah, that's a tough ball there for Buckner to pick up. Obviously, if you're watching at home, you're noticing that Buckner is pregnant, so it does cut down on her movement just a little bit.
8 months pregnant, by the way. Former Michigan Wolverine standout, university tennis program.
Set out point.
Good use of the reach in there from Newell.
5-3.
Shot from Newell down the middle.
Yeah, excellent patience there from Newell. Staying in that cross-court dink. McMillan leaving this one just a little too high.
6-3.
And again, Newell with the reach in and splitting the middle.
But Buckner punches one down the line on the backhand.
Radzikowska having a little bit of issues with the backhand earlier today as well, leaving a few balls high.
4-6. Set out point.
Fight. First one.
That's a good job from Newell there. She recognized that her ball was going to sit up, immediately got ready for the attack and went on the counter.
Point.
No problems with the backhand there.
Yeah, I think
Must have heard you.
Little bit of miscommunication there. Like to see McMillan step over, take that middle as Buckner's coming up after the return.
Point.
Nice shot from Jana Newell, finding the backhand side of Olivia McMillan, the lefty.
I am liking we're back from the court a little bit more here on Championship Court. On Grandstand, I started the day and they were yelling at me and I was talking too loud.
Point.
Not a lot of rhythm on the side of the LA Mad Drops right now, but credit to the Hard Eights.
Gabe Tardio sneaking in the background there, giving some advice to
10-4.
his teammates. I got told he needs to get back over near the bench.
Set out point 5.
Well, You're right there. You get hit in the face with a bug.
5-10.
Brooke Buckner sets herself up.
Yeah, good spot. Newell setting up on the, a little bit shading that forehand side, anticipating Buckner to speed it up down the line. She goes crossbody.
Set out point 11. Timeout.
Misses that one into the net.
11-6.
And the hot eights go up 11-6 at the end change. A little bit slower pace play here in this one compared to what I saw this morning.
Yeah, what's going on this side of the Mad Drops?
Well, I think if the Mad Drops are going to get back into this, they need to take some chances. They need to speed a few balls up, similar to what Buckner did there against Newell and got the pop-up. The hot eights are controlling these points, moving McMillan and Buckner around the court, opening up some gaps in the middle.
Jana Newell and Eva Radzikowska, particularly strong female duo in the challenger level. Jana, of course, playing in premier level last season.
It's the hot eights that are coming out aggressive. Good speed up there from Radzikowska. Good step in.
12-6. Set out point 7.
Pop-up chance for McMillan.
That's a better ball from Buckner. Going out wide to the backhand of Radzikowska. Creates that pop-up. McMillan reaching in with the forehand.
Good point there for Brooke Buckner. A little comeback brewing for the Mad Drops.
Yeah, it's good defense there. She was pulled out wide. Didn't try to hit herself out of trouble. Just reset it. Newell caught stepping back from the kitchen.
What a fine Brooke Buckner down the line.
I like the speed up from Buckner there in the middle of the point. Got the Mad Drops on the offense.
9-12. Let recall. 9-12. Point.
Newell saying, I probably should have let that one go. It was probably going to go out.
10-12.
Olivia McMillan coming to life down the line, and just like that, Chad, a one-point game.
And that's a good ball from McMillan there. She goes crossbody on Radzikowska. Radzikowska sitting on that backhand, goes right to the right hip, can't catch up to it.
Set out point 13.
Buckner telling herself that she should have dropped that one. It was a ball that she could drive. She just spun off it.
13-11. Point.
That one just getting a little too far behind it. Obviously, I've never been pregnant, but I do
Oh,
have
you don't say.
I do have a wife that has been pregnant a couple of times when was out on the court. And I tell you what,
Point.
Brooke Buckner's back has to be hurting after a long day like this. And she's
15-11.
still moving, covering a lot of court.
It's incredibly inspiring. Any moms out there. And a nice run for the
16-11.
Heartaches, up 5.
Side out. Point 12.
Radzikowska just overrunning that one a little bit.
Radzikowska, a former
12,
Polish
16.
national tennis champion in the under 16 division. Newell steps in, grabs the baseline,
Side out. Point 17.
and Nick off the tape. They'll take it.
You can't challenge the end call. You didn't make a call.
Oh, so they didn't make a call. So
But then wouldn't it be challengeable if they made, if they didn't make the call? I thought that's when it was challengeable.
I don't know. That's the first time I've heard that one. They didn't make a call, so the ball was technically in. But then they can't challenge it because they didn't make a call.
I need some clarification on that. Thought if they did call it, they couldn't challenge it.
I'm gonna get it.
Side out. Point 13. Thirteen, 17. Side out. Point 18. 18-13. Side out. Point 14.
So I just asked Vicky Ryan about that challenge call. She's going to go and get a clarification for us because obviously there
14,
are
18.
a couple of different rule variations between PPA MLP. And
Side out. Point
how does that
15.
combine here with this one?
Nonetheless, Heartaches 2 points away from taking game 1.
That's trouble there. Newell needs to try to finish that one when she comes over. Radzikowska left at the baseline, wasn't able to catch up to it.
Point.
Just back, 3 points down. Out of the LA Mad Drops.
16-19. Side out. Point 20.
Reading the rules here, and it's
20.
there's not even a
16.
clarification in the rules regarding that one. We'll have an answer at some point in time.
Game point for the Heartaches. Radzikowska will close it out, a 21-16 finish for Yana Newell and Eva Radzikowska. What'd you like?
No, it was a good setup play throughout this one from Radzikowska and Newell. They moved the ball around, went sideline to sideline. Obviously, Buckner was the target for the majority of that one. And a good finish there, again, pulling Buckner out wide and splitting the middle. So I'm quite impressed with Radzikowska and Newell from what I've seen today.
Yeah, good partnership there. One of the strongest in the challenger level of female partnerships. And we're moments away from chatting with them as the men now take the front and center stage. CJ Klinger and Todd Fote will play together for the Hard Eights, taking on Kinney and Gabe Tardio. As we check in now with the third member of our crew, Rob Cassidy, standing by with the winners.
All right, stepping in for Cameron Blackwood. We're here with the Hard Eights, ladies from the Hard Eights. Eva, you guys had some nice team chemistry out there from what we could see, and constructing those points very well. What goes into such a good team chemistry out there?
I mean, if you're playing with Yana, you know, and you know she's got your back, you have the freedom of just going after your shots, and you know, even if you mess it up, she will clean it up. So life is good.
Very nice, very nice. And Yana, you're an MLP veteran. You've been around a couple times, and you know what's going on. How's it feel to be strapped with such a good partner? What are your eyes set on this weekend?
I was actually going to say the exact same thing as Eva said. When you play with somebody like Eva, there's so much freedom to do whatever I want. She has an amazing backhand roll. She can stay there all day, and it feels really nice.
I love it, I love it. Well, we hope to see more of it. Congratulations, ladies, on winning game one. We'll be right back with more MLP action with the boys.
Match point, it's all up to me. Nothing can get in my way. And when they ask, what are you gonna do next? I'll say, I'm going.
We're going to Margaritaville!
You can go to Margaritaville too. Visit MargaritavilleResorts.com.
Introducing Skechers Pickleball, the official footwear of Major League Pickleball. They're ultra lightweight and responsive for incredible speed. They have Goodyear rubber outsoles with a specialized pickleball design for increased side-to-side stability and agility. Plus, they feature shock-absorbing foam and Skechers' famous relaxed fit design for incredible comfort game after game. Conquer the court in comfort. Skechers Pickleball, the official footwear of Major League Pickleball.
I just didn't want to look like everybody else. It just didn't suit who I was. It didn't fit my persona. It didn't fit my image. I rep the stuff because I love it. I rep because it's quality, and I like the fact that I look a little fly. It's been huge because it identifies me. I feel like I stand out. People reference me to the shirts all the time. They know me as the guy who wears the flashy shirts, and I'm cool with that.
Back in Atlanta for Season 2 kickoff here, and Major League Pickleball rolls on. So far, so good for the Hard Eights. A perfect 2-0 on the day, looking to go 3-0 and punch their ticket through to the knockout rounds. And Todd Fote and CJ Klinger will take the stage against Gabe Tardio and Jordan Kinney. Tardio and Kinney have sorted through a couple of different alignments. Looks like Gabe Tardio will start on the left. That seemed to make the most sense to us.
Set out, point one.
But earlier this morning, Gabe Tardio started on the right with Jordan Kinney to let him feel a little bit more comfortable, we thought, and then switch back that left.
Set out, point
Couple of balls in the feeling out process right there. Ball in the net from Kinney, ball in the net from the third shot drive of Fote.
Snipe from Gabe Tardio down the line.
That's an excellent spot right into the left armpit of CJ Klinger.
Point
CJ Klinger, one of the youngest on tour. He is just 17 years old.
But he's been around pickleball for a while. What we've come to learn with these younger players is it doesn't necessarily mean that they haven't been experienced in pickleball.
Yeah, just look at Emily Waters for that one. Tardio also 17 years old on the other side. Down the middle for Jordan Kinney.
I like that reach in there from Kinney. Large frame, doesn't overhit, which is very easy to do. Well, Dom and I were talking earlier. I mean, in baseball, if that guy's standing in the box, I'm not giving him anything to get extended on. I mean, collegiate swimmer, you can see the size of the shoulders on him.
Big put away for CJ Klinger, set up by Todd Folk.
Yeah, Tardio thinking Klinger was going to go back cross court. Just takes one step to the left, opens up that middle. Oh, not able to pick that one up on the backhand side. Again, starting out a little bit slower from what I saw them this morning.
From Tardio, just a bit long.
Kling is so good with that reach in as well. It's a quick flick with the wrist.
Oh.
Go. Go. Go.
Man, it took everything to put down CJ Klinger. What a defensive performance. Tardio putting it away. Have another look at this one.
Klinger stepping in there, putting some pressure on. That last ball from Tardio getting down to the toes.
A lot of length in the kitchen from CJ Klinger.
And Folk with a good ball there on the backhand side. A quick roll, heavy top spin.
5-6. Point.
Ball just wide, and they're going to challenge it here. So we did get a clarification of the previous challenge.
Circling back.
Circling back.
We were bothered.
Because there was no call made, therefore they can't challenge the call, or technically they can't challenge their own call. So they would have been better off just calling it out.
Than making no call.
Than making no call.
That's a distinction between MLP and PPA. On the PPA, you can let it go and just not make a call, then you can challenge it. But here in Major League Pickleball, you have to make a call and stick with it. Every team gets 3 challenges per match, free challenges. After that, points are on the line. A wise-looking Adam Stone with the hood on his head.
I don't know if Adam Stone has ever been called wise looking.
Just look at him. It's like Mother Teresa over there with the navy blue robe, talking strategy with his players, the general manager of the Hard Eights.
Adam is a very knowledgeable pickleball player and coach and commentator.
What kind of life advice is he dishing out over there, you think?
Life advice? That's the last person you want to take life advice. I don't think anybody in our crew wants to give life advice.
You can show off your digging skills at the Toyota Prius Kitchen Dig Challenge. Win a prize, then add a personal touch with custom embroidery, plus today's top
Nikki
score.
Ryan back with
Receive a gift card for MLP.
her decision on the challenge. Mark Thomas, our head referee. And then Michelle Baumgartner, our second referee out there, all conferencing over the call.
After video review, the call was overturned. The ball was in.
Ooh.
SoCal will lose a free video challenge. We have 2 left. We'll resume play.
2 challenges remain for the Hard Eights. And a good challenge by the LA Mad Drops, of course. If you are incorrect on the call or the challenge, you lose the point and the challenge along with it.
Oh, the wind blew that ball around. Klinger late with the decision on where he's going to go with it.
8-5.
Good step in and aggression there from Tadio. Folk just a little late on that second backhand.
9-5. Side out, point 6. Good touch. Good touch. Okay.
So that ball actually hit Klinger there. Just like that, the Mad Drop's up by 5.
10-5.
Sneaky little run. Gabe Tadio, hands of steel.
Tadio says, nope, not going to get that one past me. So short, so compact here.
Like the reflexes and the ability to get your paddle on that
Oh, to
fast
be
of a speed.
17 years old again.
Good eyes, good hands. And Gabe Tadio, former tennis player out of Bolivia, dominant so far in this Game 2 men's doubles match. What else is working for the Mad Drops?
Yeah, I mean, they're taking their opportunities to be aggressive. They've won a couple of the hands battles. But I'd like to see more aggression coming out. We take a look at
his brother.
Did you see his brother earlier?
Yes,
when
they're twins.
When they were in the
and Julie Johnson, of course.
When they were in the Dream Breaker against St. Louis Shock earlier, he looked like he was going to have a conniption up in the stands. He was going crazy.
For what?
Hey, it's a Dream Breaker. Who doesn't get excited for a Dream Breaker?
That's true. Didn't know if there was a circumstance that got him all around.
No. He was just behind it. He was loud.
6-11.
He was trying to get the team going.
Loud is not the word I would use to describe Gabe Tadio.
It depends on the situation. He's been known to chirp a little bit back across the net. But yes, usually very quiet.
7-11.
I like that move there, but it's a very good ball from Kinney. Doesn't try to overhit on that counter. Puts that ball down. Klinger's having to speed up from the toes.
Nice speed up from Tadio there.
Yeah, good job just staying balanced. He was reaching in. Going to try to take that ball out of the air. Quick step back and a flick right in the body of Folk.
Certainly from Todd Folk. Off a crafty drop from Tadio inside out.
8-13.
That's just too high from Klinger. Tries to roll it, doesn't get enough grab.
14-8. Side out, point 9.
Kinney and Tadio having a little discussion there. Kinney just getting a little too big.
9-14.
Trying to do too much on that backhand. Step back from the kitchen a little bit as well.
Point.
Hard eights, pull within 4. back in slowly but surely.
It's a little bit of a feeling like the Coliseum here in Atlanta, down in the sunken center court. Good hands there from Kinney. Testing Klinger.
15-11.
Ernie alert, Todd Folk, couple of those.
And the Hot Eights on a little bit of a run. Coming out, taking their chances.
Set out point 16.
Yeah, Fote frustrated with himself. That's a very tough ball to try to speed up from so low below the net. Flicks up a little too much. That ball sails.
Another Ernie with some heavy topspin from Todd Folk.
Fote took a little bit of pace off this one. Fully extended on that reach.
Kinney thought he had it.
Tadio throwing out an Ernie of his own. Kinney stepped to the middle to cover. Just got a little outstretched.
Between the teenagers, won by CJ Klinger.
I mean, just that ball there for Tadio to get back. He's out of position. That ball goes back behind him. Good move from Klinger.
Oh, tagged by Gabe Tadio.
He got a little grin on his face right there, too. Again, how fast the hands are, so short, so compact. Paddle never goes back behind the body.
Point 16.
It's a couple of times Kinney backs away from the kitchen line. He's caught with the weight back on the heels.
16-17. Set out point 18.
Another good ball. Down low there.
18-16.
Tough to attack from down up.
That drops 2 points away from evening out the series.
19-16. Set out point 17.
Third from Gabe Tadio.
Just rushed that one, stood up through the motion.
17-19.
Ball flattened out on him.
Oh.
Point.
Let cord gets a hold of Jordan and Kinney.
That wasn't a friendly net cord right there. I think it was up in the chest. Flicked his head back.
Tadio looks to speed it up in a tie game late in game 2.
And that's the ball to speed up there from Tadio, but he rushes it.
19-19.
And the Hard Eights bring game side. Never having a full grip on this game, but when it mattered most, here they are. CJ Klinger will look to end it here. Closes it out, takes game 2, 21-19.
All right, the Mad Drops were in control of this one the whole way, but it's the late errors that allow the Hard Eights back into it.
Yikes.
CJ Klinger.
It's a tough one for the Mad Drops.
What a comeback. How were they able to pull it together, CJ Klinger and Todd Fote?
Well, they just, I mean, they stayed calm throughout that whole one. They weren't taking unnecessary risks. Forced a couple of errors, and then Tadio and Kinney, Tadio tried to speed up a couple of balls that weren't quite there, went into the net. Forehand broke down a couple of times for Kinney. Again, the difference in rally scoring coming toward the end is how clean you can play. Unnecessary errors are going to cost you.
Some Hard Eights fans in the house, and Rob Cassidy standing by with Todd Fote and CJ Klinger. Rob.
All right, I'm here with the men from the Hard Eights. Let's hear it. Boys, way to pull it out. CJ Klinger, one of our younger players, but no newbie to the game. CJ, what's contributed to your improvement in the game in just this recent time here?
Just working hard at the pro level, putting in the time and work. And my partner has carried me all day.
Putting in the hard work, and it is certainly showing. Very good display from the great lefty. And Todd, going out there, staying big on the left side. You know, the score's getting closer and closer. You guys claw back in. How do you keep the discipline out there?
Yeah, I had to put the drive away, hit a couple drops, keep it slow, and we had some great points at the end there. We're lucky to come out on top.
Fantastic. Great match. Well-rounded team. We'll see them moving on. Coming up next, we got mixed, our first mixed match here on center court. We'll see you in just a few. Nice job, guys.
Innovation is our specialty. Winning is his. Zane Navratil has won more than 40 Pro Gold medals and back-to-back Major League Pickleball titles. One of pickleball's most iconic and decorated athletes teamed up with our world-class engineers with one goal in mind: build a paddle that can dominate. The Zane Navratil Signature Paddle, designed for champions by champions. Available now. ProXR Pickleball. Innovation you can handle.
If sweat is your body's natural way of cooling itself down, then condensation is a beer's natural way of saying, drink me. Michelob ULTRA, superior light beer.
My first surgery was a total knee replacement. I ended up with an infection. They were gonna have to amputate my leg. That just was not okay with me. The moment I entered HSS, the care was exceptional. For somebody to tell me you're gonna keep your leg, it was magical. Everything is so alive because I got my life back.
Welcome back to Atlanta. This is game 3 between the LA Mad Drops and Hard Eights. Hard Eights with a 2-0 edge over LA, who is 0-2 so far in the day. This is the grand finale of group play here on Championship Court. This is Group C. And the Hard Eights looking to put themselves in pretty position for the knockout rounds, which start tomorrow.
Game 3.
They could close it out here with a win in mixed doubles. They put out Jana Newell and Todd Fote, Gabe Tardio, and Brooke Buckner on the opposing side for the Mad Drops.
Timeout, point 1. 1-0.
It's ambitious Ernie from Todd Fote.
2-0.
Wow, Todd Fote, have yourself a moment.
Just going elevated into the body on both Buckner and Tardio.
1-2. Point 3.
Just slowed down there on that one. Didn't fully commit to the drop.
3-1.
I think it's safe to say, don't get a ball elevated, Todd Fote.
2-3.
Oh, get out, Todd Fote. No way.
That was filthy from Todd Fote. Brooke Buckner questioning whether or not that was good. It happened so fast.
I was just about to say, Fote over-committing to the middle there, pulling himself out of
I think
position,
it was good.
But, wow.
Setup, point 4.
That's a good setup ball there. Going behind Fote. It's pulled out of position again.
4-3.
Oh, Jana Newell had it there for the taking.
Little giggle there at Tardio as well afterwards, saying, yeah, I had you right there.
5-3.
A couple of fake Ernies in there to try to throw off Tardio as well.
Grab from Buckner. Wow.
How did she get that? I mean, she fully twisted around. Tardio just a little too late on that last backhand.
Oh, Brooke Buckner
wow.
with a roll steal cross court.
No chance for Newell to catch up to this one. Steps back, heavy roll.
What a hook.
6-4.
Of a shot. Not a line call. Should clarify. And then Todd Fote does that. He's been dominant in mixed doubles.
Yeah, the times that I've seen Fote play extremely well, I watched him in San Clemente as well, watched him this morning. When he is aggressive and he's feeling that forehand, very tough to beat. Little matrix move there from Fote. Buckner going for the body.
6-6. Set out, point 7.
Good reach in there from Tardio. Actually met Todd Folt's parents in San Clemente when I was at the Golden Spoon getting some ice cream with the kids afterwards. Extremely nice family.
Originally out of Vancouver, Canada. Votes.
Point. Eight, 6.
Yana Newell answering high on the backhand.
That's a good job there from Fote and Newell. That reach in flick from Taddeo.
7, 8.
Again, that forehand roll from Bucknut. Give her anything extended there, she can execute that roll.
9, 7.
That's good pressure from Fote. Bucknut just pinned back at the baseline.
8, 9.
Bird alert from Gabe Tardio.
And the court coverage from Bucknut. Flying across the court right there.
Don't count the mad drops out just yet.
A big backhand. A forehand finish.
Set out, point 9.
That's a nice shot from Todd Fote, the 4th round draft pick, by the way, for the Hard Eights. 39.
It's a steal right there.
And so was Yana Newell. Dropped down to the 2nd round. 16th pick for the ladies. It's a pretty good pick in the 2nd round.
Taddeo getting a little too big on the forehand side.
10.
Ooh, that one was not the spot.
1 minute, switch ins.
That drops first team to 11. We will change ends and a brief timeout. What's jumping out to you so far on this one?
Yeah, the Mad Drops are doing a good job applying the pressure here. However, they have faltered a couple of times with Taddeo trying to do too much. The Hard Eights, on the other hand, if they've gotten it to the forehand side of Fote, he's done some damage. But Newell has to kind of stay in that point a little bit longer. She can't test the hands of Taddeo too many times. Newell getting a little bit of information from Adam Stone over there. So we take a look at Yame Martinez-Vic. The New York Hustlers are through to the playoffs.
Yeah, playing well. He and Kyle Yates haven't lost yet. A perfect 3-0 for them in men's doubles.
Let's go.
Dropped a match to the New Jersey Fives prior to this one. And it appears that the
hype guys.
Huh?
So who the hype guys up there? Who are they?
It is the hype guys. They're blue checkered shirts.
Remember they gave us their business card in San Clemente.
Look how far they've come. Do your networking, kids.
Fote just getting a little too flat on that flick. Really lays that wrist back.
12, 10. Side out, point 11.
Good eye there from Fote, getting out of the way of that drive from Buckner. Plenty of pace behind it. Oh, that one caught the peak of a cap right there. Kicked up off the net.
At first I was like, what? A peak of a hat? Makes sense.
Or the brim. Whichever one you want to call it.
Hands battle. Tardio finds the opening.
Tadio is so relaxed in this hands battle right here. Just trust the hands.
13-12. Point.
Bit of an easy ball miss there from Folt. Tried to change direction with it.
14-12.
Used a little too much wrist.
Tardio wanted the Ernie just back on the baseline. Hard eights pull within one.
13-15. I'm sorry. Or recall. 13-14. Point.
And Buckner giving an easy one back right there too. He's tried to roll that a little bit with the one hand.
14-14. Point.
And good deep return. Pushing Newell back off the baseline.
15-14.
Yana Newell steps in, steals the show.
Set up there from the drive from Folt. He was pulled out wide off the court, so Newell steps in. Gets big in the middle.
Set out point 15.
It's too good there from Tadio. Using that reach at full extension, quick flick of the wrist. Gets that ball elevated.
15-16.
What a shot from Todd Fote.
Point 17.
Tests the backside. Have another look.
17.
Yeah, just a good roll there. Tadio trying to get into the middle, goes back behind him. As Michelle McMahon tries to mimic that. You're going to pull that shot out in the Palooza tomorrow?
I'm trying my best. It didn't go so well today. Tomorrow's a new day.
16-17.
As always, tomorrow.
Todd Fote was there for the finish. A battle of Yana Newell. 2-point lead on the side of the hard eights.
Yeah, that's a good setup there from Newell. Kept pulling Buckner out wider, opening that hole in the middle, so Tadio had to get to full extension. Pulled him out of position. And this one just coming over, dropping that one into the net.
19-16.
Dangerous from Todd Fote. I think the difference maker in all three of these so far for the hard eights is how well they're playing down the stretch.
Oh, Gabe Tardio.
Oh! Somehow Vogt digs out the Ernie from Tardio, and then Newell steps up and rips it.
Yana Newell, what a performance for her. Second round pick in the challenger level, proving her worth here, and what a performance for the Hard Eights who take the match in 3 games. We will still play a 4th just for the sake of the standings, and they are through to the quarters.
They are, and again, the Hard Eights were down at the end change, albeit by 1, but the Mad Drops seem to have the momentum going into the second half of this one. But it was all Adam Stone that made the difference right there as Adam walks toward it. I'm not going to give him that much credit.
Proud ownership group, Rick Chan and Tim Parks looking on, big supporters of their teams. And we welcome back Rob Cassidy for more with Todd Vogt and Yana Newell.
All right, we're here with the winners of the mixed match here with the Hard Eights securing the match. Not too shabby. Finishing that match in premier form, we'll say. Todd, what's going into the fire that you guys were able to keep out there?
I can't start good. I keep starting way down like every single game, but we finished strong all day. It's been a lot of fun. I'm tired though.
Absolutely, and that last point is the whole highlight reel. You definitely finished strong. Yana, you guys are smooth out there. You keep your composure. What's it like living here at the MLP? This is many of your experiences, but how's day 1 of MLP going for you?
It's gone great. I think I have the best team. Our owners are amazing. They support us all the time, and I couldn't ask for a better mixed partner. Todd's awesome. I just got to keep telling him that Todd got to do Toddy things.
That's right. Very good. Todd, you hope you'll be doing those Toddy things out there. Great path in the future for this weekend for this team. The Hard Eights moving on. We'll be back with our last match here. Stay tuned.
And I said, Saturday, no one's here. Right? Are you getting this? So if he wants the invoice.
Water doesn't have to be boring. Turn it up with Cirkul. With over 40 delicious flavors and a dial that controls your intensity, Cirkul starts a party for your taste buds. No sugar, no calories, and no artificial flavors. Just good times. Cirkul, it's your water, your way. Try Cirkul at drinkcirkul.com.
The all-new Prius. Toyota. Let's go places.
Major League Pickleball by Margaritaville, brought to you by Michelob ULTRA. It's only worth it if you enjoy it. Knockaround, quality shades that won't break the bank. Cirkul, your water, your way. And Margaritaville, escape to your personal paradise. Stay, play, live, and dine in Margaritaville.
Back on championship court. The Hard Eights already took this match in 3 games. We are playing a 4th with Jordan Kinney and Olivia McMillan playing for pride on the side of the LA Mad Drops. 54% win percentage on the side of Eva Radzikowska and CJ Klinger as they look for a clean sweep on LA.
Side out, point 1.
Just deep. Thought it might have dropped in there at the end.
0.
But not enough top spin there from Klinger. Oh, he was all over the court right there. Kinney with great court coverage. Just slaps that last one into the net court.
1. Side out, point 2.
Radzikowska just a little late on that backhand.
2-1. Side out, point 2.
We haven't seen too many friendly net chords in this one.
2-2.
Just back.
Side out,
for,
point 3.
no, grab the baseline. For McMillan. Quarterfinals start tomorrow
3-2.
at noon for the Challenger League. Premier level starts at 10 a.m. Eastern time.
Oh, Radzikowska with the heavy roll. Kinney, no chance to catch up to that one.
3-3. Side out, point 4.
Questioning why he didn't hit that one. Lands in right on the line.
4-3. Side out, point 4.
Back and forth battle here between the Mad Drops and the Hard Eights.
Point. Five, 4. Point.
It's a big 5 for CJ Klinger down the line.
Holds that ball on the paddle, waits for Kinney just to lean toward the center.
Dominates the kitchen following that play up, does CJ Klinger.
Klinger's dangerous when he gets big in the middle there. 3 excellent forehands to finish that one.
Side out, point 5.
Yeah, a couple of nice speed ups there from McMillan. First one into the body of Radzikowska. She did have some difficulties this morning with those speed ups into the body.
Side out.
No difficulty there when she can get extended.
8-5.
There's a friendly net court.
Point 6.
Friendly for LA anyway. McMillan will take back the serve to Klinger. Oh, Radzikowska steps in and snipes the cross-court angle.
Yeah, just not much that the Mad Drops can do right there. 2 good balls from Kinney. The speed up down the line from
9-6.
McMillan. Radzikowska just rolls back behind him.
Side out, point 7.
Yeah, that ball just missed deep, but not by much.
7-9. Set out, point 10.
I think if Kinney can get out of the way of this one, it's out, but not much chance there when it's up at your chin.
Still impressive you can get a paddle on it that quickly.
10-7.
I mean, that's protection mode right there.
Zakowska buries the middle. First team to 11 will change ends and take a brief timeout. What's going right for Radzikowska and Klinger?
Well, I mean, they're doing a good job with their speed ups. A perfect example there on that last point. They pulled McMillan out wide, isolated Kinney in the middle.
Can they finish?
He tries to choose which direction to go. It's such a tough ball, but I'm liking Klinger getting big in the middle. I'm liking Radzikowska feeding into that as well.
Time now, Chad, for our Knockaround Sunglass KO of the day. It is on the side of the LA Mad Drops and Gabe Tardio. Just a dominant player. Many thought he could have been at the premier level, and here's why.
Yeah, I mean, 100%. His hands are so fast, and when he gets extended there in the middle of the court, difficult to beat.
Time in. 11-7.
We see there with that quick flick up into Newell and the big forehand finish.
Oh, splitting the difference was Radzikowska. She's found a couple of holes in this one.
Yeah, again, it's the speed up from CJ Klinger, elevated on Kinney, gets him back on his heels, and then he's almost frozen in his position.
Set out, point 8.
That's an excellent spot there from McMillan, right into the body of Radzikowska.
8-12.
Speed up from CJ Klinger.
Heavy top spin again, getting that one elevated on Kinney. Gets a paddle on it, but cannot keep it down.
Point. $14-8.
Jordan Kinney. My goodness.
There's some pop behind that one there from Kinney.
Ate his Wheaties today.
9-14.
Excellent job there from Kinney. I thought Klinger had the upper hand. It goes right into the body, right in that right hip of Radzikowska.
Set out, point 15.
Now, I have to say, pretty impressive from Kinney. Started playing pickleball in 2019. Was introduced to it by his dad, who was recovering from a knee injury. Doesn't have a tennis background. Got a collegiate swimming background.
Also played football, I believe, in his history.
Yeah.
Basketball. Gonna be well-rounded. Sometimes it helps to not have those tennis habits in this sport.
Set out, point 16.
Good balls down at McMillan there.
16-11. Point.
All right, Ava Redzikowska. Rolling that one down the
17-11.
line.
Set out, point 12.
Deeks are in. Klinger made a move like he was going to take that ball in the middle and didn't. Caught Redzikowska by
17.
surprise.
Set out, point 18.
Speed up, well executed by CJ Klinger. Forces the error on Kinney.
There's just so much power coming
18-12.
behind this one. A little flick of the wrist there from Kinney.
Point.
Hard eights, 2 points away from a clean sweep.
19-12.
CJ Klinger polishes off that point and game point for the hard eights.
Ball movement just too good there from the hard eights.
20-12. Set out, point 13.
Klinger's like, was it in? Was it out? Is there a call being made? What's going on? That ball just missed. Oh,
no.
Kinney.
You must win on your serve, though. So now game point returns to the hard eights.
20-13.
Radzikowska speeds it up first. CJ Klinger finishes, and the hard eights finish a perfect 4-0 on the LA Mad Drops and a perfect 3-0 on the day. What do you like about this hard eights team the most, Chad?
Yeah, I mean, they're going to be one of the top contenders going through here. Just ultimately, all four of these players play so well together. They're aggressive. They know when to speed the ball up. They know when to step over, when to change direction, move that ball around. Very impressive display from them today, and just how well they're playing together as a team.
One more time, center court broadcast.
Mad Drops never really, I mean, they had flashes in this one of getting into it. But even with Radzikowska and Klinger right there, just dominant as far as the ball movement and opening up those holes in the middles. The elevated speed ups from Klinger gave Kinney fits. He was not able to get on top of any of those.
Well, keep an eye on the hard eights. That is the part of the ownership group, Tim Parks and Rick Chan. A happy-looking ownership team. The hard eights did not finish the way they wanted to at the premier level, looking to do that and answer at the challenger level as we check in now with Rob Cassidy, who's standing by with the winning team, the hard eights.
All right, we're here with the hard eights with the dominant performance here. To my left, the left-handed Riley Newman of pickleball, CJ Klinger. Congratulations.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun playing with my teammates. They carried me all day, playing so well. I would like to give a shout out to my friends at the Shack, Pickle Shack in Delaware, Ohio. They've been supporting me all day.
Absolutely. And playing out there, CJ, with Eva in that last match there, you know, how much of it is you and your confidence in your game and playing with such a great player like Eva, where you feel comfortable taking over the way you did?
Yeah. She's such a good player. Just sets me up a lot. And
heck yeah, and you are the man, CJ. Well done. Let's go. All right, Eva, another great start on another MLP event. You've seen the finals before. Your team is on a path. How do you feel about it?
I'm so ready to go. You know, those MLP events, that's the best thing for pickleball. You know, the atmosphere, the chemistry, playing on a team, and playing in Atlanta, my hometown almost, kind of, right now. So it's been amazing, and I think we are all excited to keep on going.
Absolutely, and great execution and great composure from all 4 players. Congratulations to the Hard Eights as they move on, and we're going to send it back up to Michelle on our way out. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Thank you, Rob. What a day it's been here on Championship Court. A full slate of action at the challenger level, and a big congrats to the Hard Eights moving on to the quarterfinal rounds. Those start at 12 p.m. tomorrow on courts 3 and 4, and then the semis will take place later on in the day at 4 p.m. And we are so thrilled to bring you the action starting at 10 a.m. on Championship Court. If you needed a reason to tune in, Chad, Miami against Brooklyn, there's some drama there.
There is a little bit of drama there.
Tyson McGuffin and Tyler Loon. The drama continues between those two. So yeah, the premier level starts, and we will wrap our coverage for the evening. Thank you so much for joining us all day long. We will see you same place, same time tomorrow, 10 a.m. sharp. You don't want to miss it.